Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Ramachandra, Jai Shri Lakshmi Nrsimha. Today I'm going to talk about the future of the world for 2020 to 2021. So these years are going to be also really tough. We are going to see the different days when things may happen. We're going to cover various topics, including which country may be affected the most by the coronavirus. Will it come again, or will a second outbreak happen? What should a lockdown be like, and what sectors should be freed from the lockdown, and how an ideal lockdown should be? And will there be a food crisis, or will there be some major issue? And why did the epicenter of the virus shift from China to Europe? And so many more questions that people have. What may happen next year during this same time? And so many more things will be analyzed today in this video. So I welcome you all to today's video of the future of the world. And we're going to begin with now. What's going to happen now? Basically now, Jupiter, Mars and Saturn are in one sign. Yesterday Mars and Saturn had a conjunction. Jupiter was also present during this conjunction, and even today Mars, Saturn and Jupiter are still in the same sign. They will be till May 4th, when Mars will exit the sign, and at the same time, Jupiter will exit the sign on the June 30th. So this conjunction is going to remain till June 30th, if we say. I mean, not the entire conjunction, but a part of it. So there will be a lot of trouble, including limited food supplies till May 4th. Because the way the government is going with the lockdown, and plus these planetary positions, I would say that there's going to be most probably a very limited supply of food. And this situation has to be set right immediately, for which I will give some solutions to. But this may be the future of the world for the next few days and weeks. Till May 4th, there might be a lot of trouble. And in my previous prediction, it was titled "What May Happen from March 29th to April 2nd." I had clearly mentioned that Andhra Pradesh and the states on the eastern side of east coastal side of India will be affected the most. So just within the last 12 hours, that is the time in which I predicted the midnight between March 31st and April 1st, there have been reported more than 43 cases, and now Andhra Pradesh and the ones at the east coast might be the next hit states also, along with the west side. But I'm also going to explain today what may happen to the economy. The economy is going to get more affected than the people who are dying from the coronavirus. Let's discuss on this topic also for today. But for now, we were talking about the possible food crisis because of the planets in Capricorn, the three major planets in Capricorn. There might be a problem like this, for which people can prepare by growing their own food. People can prepare by, the government shouldn't lock down farmers. It's happening all over, Karnataka. It's happening all over India. The government is now going to lock down farmers. Then what will be there to eat for the whole world? What will be there to eat for Indians? And not even the government of India. Other countries are also moving towards locking down farmers from agricultural activities, which is absolutely insane according to me. And it's logical. Yeah. So the government of India has started locking down slowly agricultural products and processes, and farmers aren't able to deliver their products to the people, and this is going to create a mass famine if the government doesn't check it right now. So it's a duty of the government, according to all our scriptures and shastras, and even according to logical sense, to continue agricultural activities. If you're continuing the supply of essential foods and continuing more mega store and other big stores all across India, and maybe the same thing is followed across the world, then you should be continuing the production of food. You should be continuing the agricultural activities. Maybe pesticides and those supplies can be limited and completely stopped, but organic agriculture should be continued, and farmers should be allowed to continue with their agricultural processes, or else the whole of humanity will be extinguished. We need to take immediate steps on this and take immediate action action, and the government needs to let the farmers go out and do their agricultural activities. And first of all, there's not going to be a virus spread in agricultural fields, because the human to human contact is quite separated, unless you do something barbaric to animals like killing pigs, which may spread the virus even quicker. But simple, normal and pure agricultural activity is the most beneficial thing for humanity, and farmers will not be affected, nor will be the public, due to this coronavirus especially. So let the farmers continue their agricultural activity, or there'll be no food left for the whole world. And this doesn't mean we Indians and the whole world start buying stuff in panic buying. If we start buying stuff, there'll be no food left for the others, or even for you in the future. And that will only cause spoiling of all the food. But we all have to encourage the farmers to grow the food. We have to make the government allow the farmers to grow the food. Otherwise, it's going to be destructive. And the planetary positions are quite formidable during this period, and they might be capable of causing a food crisis, and the immediate reason for the food crisis would be farmers stopping growing of food. And what will we eat then? Amazon packed stale food that we have to dump in the microwave and remove it and eat, full of aluminium and processed materials, MSG and preservatives? No way. We humans, if we continue eating all these ready to eat stuff, our immunity is going to collapse and crash, and we might not be ready then for a next outbreak. No matter how many vaccines come, new viruses will come for these vaccines. Superbugs will come, and so many more new diseases will come. You might release one vaccine, but nature can release 100 viruses after this, which could combat your vaccine. Your vaccine is only for one virus. You can't create 100 vaccines every day and keep guessing what would come next. We have to develop our immunity. No medical science can save us if we don't develop our immunity and encourage organic agricultural tasks, or at least simple agricultural tasks. It's not possible to shift the agricultural tasks from organic, from inorganic to organic in just a matter of a few days, but at least let the agricultural tasks continue the way they are going, except for killing of animals and himsa or violence activity to animals. This will further increase the karma of the world, and people will have to suffer. There's only one solution. There's only one solution, my dear friends, to bring problems down. And as I'm saying, there might be a second outbreak, or there might be a disaster more severe than this to happen starting from December 20th and ending March 31st. I'm going to speak about this in the next few minutes, and for those who are watching this as a separate video, you can see the video at the end of this tag about another outbreak that may happen. So our immune system should be well prepared at every single time. Before, people in cities, just a few months before, when I had made this prediction August 22nd that there would be danger for the whole world, people actually were not careful about it. They were continuing to live their own sluggish lifestyles, most majority, I mean to say, of living in a city, inhaling toxins and going to work, getting up late, not caring for sunlight, not giving due respect to food they're getting, and so many more things. And this we all have done together. We all have disregarded Mother Nature's wonderful gifts, and today we might suffer from these again. So there's only one solution, my dear friends. We need to stop harming Mother Earth, stop harming animals, and if we all together collectively take a pledge to stop killing or hurting animals in any way, inclusive of torturing animals even without killing them, like what they're doing to cows and dairies, and after the cows aren't able to give them milk, they're just cutting them down. I shall explain this detailed and what we can do to stop this, but this is just a gist of it, and I would like to continue with the next topics in this video at present. And some more things would be that some people all over social media and even in the mainstream media have written articles about my prediction, stating that I have claimed the end of coronavirus to be May 29th. My dear friends, the coronavirus isn't going to end May 29th. It's just going to start gradually decreasing post May 29th. People have to understand and hear properly, especially the people who are writing articles on media, because they're not hearing me out properly. And when I say the coronavirus is going to end, I always have meant and always have explained that it's going to gradually reduce post May 29th, and also it's just going to reduce for 2 days, give a little small improvement, and this is going to drastically destroy the immunity and the economy of the public post May 29th also for 2 days, and even before that there's going to be a lot of danger to the economy. But after this, June, till the end of June, I don't see any good for the world. Till the end of June, there's only going to be disaster. Maybe the starting of July, of course, the starting of July is going to herald a slow reduction in the coronavirus, an actual slow reduction. So this is a video to all those people who have been commenting on my, writing commentaries on my videos without understanding it, that I have clearly mentioned in this video. I'm clearly mentioning the actual date to be the slow reduction of the virus to be the end of June. So the starting of the good for the world, a slow reduction in the virus spread rate would be post June, post the month of June, and only the month of
May 29th,
May 29th is when Mercury is just coming out of the Kalasarpa Yoga and again entering back, becoming retrograde. This will only spoil the economy. People might think that it's going to be something good, but it will again shift back. So it's something going to be like people will look up to the world, look up to the medical industry and everything else for something good. But again, it shall retrograde back and things will again fall back in the same place. And such things will continue till the end of June, and July will herald fresh start for battling the virus for the humans. And that may be the slow time of the virus reducing slowly. And July, August, September, October and November and half of December shall be a period of small peace. I would say peace in the sense people will be at least the burden of the virus would be reduced. I can't say it's going to be completely reduced, because a virus that has killed so many people can't fall overnight, but there is still hope. People can get cured from this. People can battle this virus. If we take the pledges I mentioned, it can happen. And if God wills, He will only set our problems right if we understand what it is. I shall explain the law of karma also in this video, but for now the dates are from now till May 4th. There's going to be a lot of issues relating to the hunger of the people and weapons that might be circulating everywhere. The virus is a major weapon that's attacking us. We can't comment on who has done it, but most probably it's just nature who is showing her way of reducing the karmas of global humanity. Yes, this would be one thing, and people are going to suffer till May 4th from all sorts of problems, especially hunger. So people have to prepare growing food. That's the main thing. And also the end of June, as I said, is going to give a lot of improvement. So thank you, and next I shall begin talking about the next outbreak.